Michael Godard here. So this is my merchandise cabinet with lots of different fun things that we've made over the years, actually the last 20 years of my career. And we've got everything here from Christmas ornaments to sculptures, dinnerware, watches, Godard puzzles. We have stuff that's made from Kippy. We have air fresheners, magnets, oh my goodness, ties and towels and pajamas and screensavers and miniature guitars and purses and coasters and even have my own bobbleheads. So
back when your hair was longer.
Yeah, back when my hair was longer. Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. And napkins, trivets. It just keeps growing. There's some magazines I was on, and yeah, we have condiments up here. There's these are some green olives, and we have some other pimento olives, stuffed olives down there. Cocktail onions. I think we've made one of everything, and it's still going. Wow. Lots of fun. Yeah.
And you collect we say surfboards as well.
Oh yeah, there's a surfboard back here. We're just still in the middle of some stuff. Now the new rumors of Godard coffee coming out, so that'll be the next thing.
Because you said that's a new thing that you're going to be having beans instead of olives.
So the coffee beans, yeah.
To add to olives and strawberries.
So I'm going to be doing some very caffeinated, some very hyper caffeinated, high energy coffee beans. So I might be known as the coffee bean guy next.
The jitters. We call it jitters for short.
Jitters, there you go.
So this is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, this is signed by Green Day.
Okay. I thought they said Billy Joel. No, I said
Billy Joe from Green Day.
Yeah.
Not Billy Joel.
Joel, yeah.
Just around the room. This one is the Ramones. Right there next to that, JR from Dishwalla. This was actually the first album cover I ever did. And those are the two original CDs they gave me before I did the album cover. Some other things here, some guitar here that's signed by a whole bunch of different artists. This one is Marilyn Manson. This one was signed by Kiss. This is something 50 Cent sent me. This is a magazine. This is a magazine my wife was just on the cover of. And then I have my Aussie Shrine over here.
Yeah, your Aussie Shrine.
Yeah, and this has got some pictures that Aussie sent me from Europe. This is the first day we met. We're exchanging jewelry. And then he's got a couple records that he gave me. This is a painting I did for Ozzy for Ozfest, and then later on it was sold in in Virgin Records. This is by his guitar, Zakk Wylde. That is the only guitar that Ozzy's ever painted. They gave that to me as a gift. So and that continues on over here. We actually did he had a bike made by Counts Customs, and I bought the bike. The money went to a charity. For kids with cancer, so that was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Lots of fun stuff. We got bar stools. This was signed by AC/DC. Clocks. There are probably about 2,000 other items that are on eBay and Amazon. Everything you can think of. So we just started doing this. I have some other art over here by some other artists as well. Let me see if I can get the light to come on here. This is a friend of mine named Charles Fazzino who did this piece. Really, really neat. He actually put me in the painting over up here in the corner. Some fun stuff. We have a painting that was done by a fan over there of my wife and I. Next to that I have a guitar from Nirvana.
Where is the guitar?
Right here. This is the one that Kurt Cobain signed that one for the rest of the band. That was cool fun stuff.
I see why you've got that encased in glass there.
Yeah, pretty neat. And there's at least probably 40 to 60 more guitars that are in the bedrooms that haven't been hung up yet.
And these were some of your early artwork then?
Yeah, some of it is. These two paintings were named after my daughters, Catalina, because that's where she was conceived. And my daughter Max, this is a picture that I did for her. That's taken from Where the Wild Things Are, except for I turned Max into a girl. Of course, I added my little olive up there. I'm a big Dr. Seuss fan, so Dr. Seuss is back there, the cat in the hat, and I have an olive in his hand. This is a painting I did of my daughter Paige, who passed away. And then I have another daughter, Maddie, who's 25 now. I have a picture of her here too somewhere. But yeah, still kind of moving in, man. We got a a garage filled right now with boxes.
More stuff.
That have not been unpacked yet.
You need a bigger mansion.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
This guitar over here was signed by Ringo Starr. So that was pretty cool. One of the only one of two living Beatles.
Yep, and you're a drummer too, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty cool. Yeah. Lots of fun.
Very good.
I'll show you one other thing here.
One more thing, okay.
Yeah, one more thing.
So you got Aussie's gold records?
Yeah.
Cool.
Here's your birthday present. So this house, like I said, this house was used for 2 seasons of a show called American Fighter, and all the UFC fighters signed their gloves before leaving the house. And so I got quite a collection of that. Conor McGregor stayed here for a long time, also stayed in the house. Yeah, pretty neat.
Notorious McGregor.
Yeah.
And that ran for 2 seasons?
Yeah. I don't know how many seasons, but I ran for 2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah, so they, I think 6 seasons, 8 seasons, something like that. Went on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty cool. Yeah, exciting.
Excellent. Well, also, you got to show me these the collection over here, I guess, since we've already started on that. Beautiful kitchen that you've got, but yeah, I like the memorabilia that you have, the toys from our childhood.
So I've got all kinds of stuff here. I was a big fan of the Munsters, so I have the Munster cars. Also, I had a Batmobile, an actual real Batmobile that I had purchased. And
What, you mean like one you drive, like a real?
Yeah, that shot out the fire in the back and everything. I'm a huge Batman fan.
Oh, man.
We just sold that a year or 2 ago. I have stuff that goes all the way back to the 60s and 70s, from Captain Kangaroo to this is one of those Spider-Man. I used to have one that had Bozo the Clown on it. But these are very, very old puppets. Some of these lunch boxes, like HR puppet stuff, they still have the thermos inside, which is pretty cool. And then talking GI Joe, which is a lot of fun. And I had to hide the Lone Ranger over here. Looks like he's got a dislocated foot, but I was a big fan of Lone Ranger when I was a kid. Now the girls have played with the horse and stuff. All kinds of stuff. I got rubber doodles. I have some silly putty. Over here is pretty neat. I have a collection of old cards that used to come in bubblegum packs called Odd Rods. And this is some of my first, drawings I did when I was a kid, coming up and drawing cool cars and things. And this was a lot of fun, a lot of humor in them too. So these used to come with a piece of bubble gum that looked like it was covered in baking soda. It was nasty.
When we were recording the podcast, I forgot to talk about this. But when I was in junior high, Big Daddy Roth was an inspiration to me, and I used to draw all these caricatures like that. And I used to have I would sell these shirts to kids in a PE class. And so I had a catalog actually like this that I had drawn, what do you want, basketball, football, baseball, or something.
Cool.
We're doing different things. And I would charge I think it was $2 for the front, and if you wanted the front and the back, then it would be $3.
Oh, nice.
And I made I drew these, for about a year, and they were wearing them in the gym class, and then the gym teacher finally said, "I'm sorry to have to cut you off, but you're not going to sell them, so you can no longer wear these shirts, because everybody's wearing the shirts to PE."
You're running a business.
I was, and the guy saw that. He said, "You can't wear those." He said, "You can still buy them, you're not wearing them here."
Oh, that's
so
funny.
that ended my career.
That's funny.
Is
I
that?
got to show you something else. This is super cool. So these are the rings that used to come in some of the Cracker Jacks boxes and things like that. And they're actually, I don't know if you remember these as a kid, they're little lenticulars, and they would change. They're little plastic rings.
I do remember that.
You know, and I bought a whole set of them with Batman and Robin and a couple other superheroes on there. And yeah, they're just so cool. Yeah, and they change from one character to another as you move the ring. Super fun. Oh, I got a lot of fun stuff. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and I got some lawn darts and
Yeah, that's always a fun game.
creepy crawlers where you pour the plastic into a mold. They don't.
Yeah.
I don't think they do
Nope.
that anymore for kids.
Nope.
Yeah, just crazy stuff. So I got part of it out. There's a rat fink. That's reminds me of Roth too. But yeah, all kinds of stuff. It's
Pretty
still
cool.
growing. just trying to get some of this stuff out before our party this Saturday.
All righty.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I see
you're
you've got your
welcome.
own.
You're welcome.
You got your.
Yeah, I've had a couple different books. It's called Don't Drink and Draw. This is my first book. And we have just a bunch of my paintings, and these are kind of hard to find now. This has got some water on it. Then we had a limited edition book that was done in hard leather that came with an actual print inside. And same sort of thing, you know, just paintings I've done over the years. Now it's time, we're making a new one now, so all kinds of fun stuff. And I have some little books of quotes and anecdotes, and the house is filled with stuff.
One last thing I think is kind of funny is this right over here where you said that these sketch pads that that you're about to go out and to sell this. So I will just say to those who are viewing this that what you're seeing then is just what appears to be sketch pads. Well, they're actually
they're actually filled with little paintings that I've done, and every piece of paper in here is a little original drawing. And sometimes I'll make, what I'd usually do is I do 20 paintings. They're all a little bit different, and each one, because I can't do them identical each time.
Yeah.
But, and then I'll take these and we sell these on the cruise ships. And I call these my brush strokes, and they'll be about all kinds of things. Here's a grape next to his wine cooler at work, or his sparklets that we used to have. But all kinds of fun things, whatever's going on in my life. Here's one with a female, strawberry.
Yeah.
And she's got a little champagne in there. Let me see what else is in here. I don't even know. This is for bookworms. So this says wine, booze, and vodka.
Oh.
We all love books. Yeah.
You know, in fact, that was my wife was a reader. She used to read 4 or 5 books a week, and so whenever she passed, that's where I had the money, you know, sent to the Barbara Bush School, library school for reading.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
But what I think is interesting, what you just said, that each of these are like $1,250 each. So you're looking at, everybody here, about $1 million worth of.
I know, it's kind of crazy. So what happens is each one of these paintings, and now keep in mind, if there's any sort of mistake on here, if I spill a little bit of paint, because I do these the same way I do my paintings that are $500,000. I'll do it with the same paint and everything. If I make a mistake, I have to scrap the whole thing. So I try and make it nice and smooth and perfection. I take my time, and this is a few months' work for sure. And then when I'm all done, it's great for people that have prints a chance to own an original painting that's not $500,000.
Yeah.
Geez, I can't even afford my own artwork. And so you know, it's a chance. And so what this will do, each one of these will go up for auction. And you know, sometimes the bidding starts at $1,250 and then goes up. So they can be $2,000, $3,000, all the way up to $10,000 for just a single little painting. But a unique opportunity for people who've seen my artwork for years but want to get something, an original painting that's just for them. So it's something that everybody else doesn't have.
That's true. Yeah,
so
why
it's
not?
kind of neat.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the little tour.
You're welcome.